There are moments in boxing that go beyond punches, beyond championships, beyond glory. Moments where pride meets humiliation in the most unexpected ways. Few things capture that better than the infamous chicken dance. It's that awkward, wobbly, and unforgettable moment when a fighter gets rocked so hard that his legs give out, his body loses control, and for a few surreal seconds, the ring becomes a stage for one of the most dramatic sights in all of sports. It's not graceful, it's not pretty, but it's unforgettable. This is the story of the most epic chicken dances in boxing history, where toughness met its limit, and legends were humbled in the blink of an eye. To understand the chicken dance, you first have to understand what causes it. It's not just a punch. It's a perfect storm. Power, timing, and precision colliding with fragile human balance. When a fighter takes a clean shot to the chin, the brain temporarily shuts down the body's ability to stay upright. Legs wobble, arms flail, and what was once a warrior turns into a man fighting his own body just to stay on his feet. It's funny to watch, but brutal to live through. The most humiliating badge a boxer can wear in front of thousands of roaring fans. One of the most unforgettable chicken dances in history belongs to Zab Judah. In 2001, he faced Kostya Tsayu in a fight that was supposed to showcase Judah's lightning speed and showmanship. But in the second round, Tsayu landed a monster right hand that sent Judah stumbling like a marionette with cut strings. His legs went one way, his arms another, and before anyone knew it, Judah was doing what would go down as the most famous chicken dance ever caught on live television. It was shocking, hilarious, and tragic all at once. Even the referee, stunned by the spectacle, had to hold Judah up as he protested the stoppage, still dazed and wobbling. That moment became legendary, a symbol of how one punch can turn arrogance into chaos. Then there's Amir Khan, a fighter known for his blistering hand speed and courageous heart, but also for having what fans called a glass chin. Over his career, Khan delivered thrilling performances, but when he got caught, it was always spectacular. Against Brady's Prescott, Khan took a right hand that sent him tumbling backward, his legs betraying him in the cruelest way. He tried to stand, but his body had other plans, wobbling like a puppet fighting gravity. It was a hard reminder that in boxing, no amount of talent can save you when your body shuts down from a perfectly placed punch. And who could forget Ricky Hatton's fall from grace against Manny Pacquiao? The fight began with confidence. Hatton, the beloved British brawler, charging forward as always. But Pacquiao, sharp and deadly, saw everything coming. Midway through the second round, Pacquiao unleashed a thunderous left hand that froze Hatton mid-step. His body stiffened, his legs gave out, and he crashed to the canvas, eyes wide open but lights completely out. The crowd went silent. It wasn't exactly a chicken dance, more like a man's entire body being switched off. Still, the impact was the same. Pure shock, pure finality, the image of a fighter undone by one perfect punch. Another unforgettable moment came when Roy Jones Jr., one of the most gifted athletes in boxing history, experienced what he used to inflict on others. Known for his speed, reflexes, and cocky showmanship, Jones often toyed with opponents, until Father Time caught up. When Antonio Tarver landed that crushing left hand in 2004, Jones's legs turned to rubber. His eyes glazed over, and his body performed an involuntary dance he could never have imagined in his prime. It was the night the untouchable became human, and the king's crown rolled across the canvas. And then there's the raw chaos of Deontay Wilder's fights. Wilder himself was known for dishing out knockouts that sent others into wobbly oblivion, but his own moments of instability made fans gasp. Against Tyson Fury in their epic trilogy, Wilder fought bravely, but when Fury's fists connected, even Wilder's granite chin couldn't save him. His legs buckled, his body swayed like a tower in an earthquake, yet somehow he kept fighting through pure instinct. It was both terrifying and awe-inspiring, the image of a man refusing to fall even as his body betrayed him. But not all chicken dances are humiliations. Some are testaments to heart. Take Arturo Gatti, the thunder of boxing, who seemed to defy physics every time he got hurt. There were fights where Gatti wobbled across the ring, his legs jelly, his eyes barely focused, and somehow, he'd come back swinging like a madman. The crowd lived for it. His chicken dances weren't moments of defeat. They were the prelude to another rally, another impossible comeback. Gatti showed that sometimes the chicken dance isn't about losing control. It's about surviving when everything inside you says to fall. Even the greatest ever, Muhammad Ali, wasn't immune to the wobble. In his war with Joe Frazier and later with Ken Norton, There were flashes when Ali's legs faltered, when even the greatest looked mortal. But unlike most, Ali would smile through it, recover, and come back twice as sharp. He had a way of turning vulnerability into art, of making even a stumble look like part of the plan. That's what separated legends from mortals. They could make even a chicken dance part of the performance. And of course, no discussion would be complete without the man who symbolized boxing rage and intimidation itself, Mike Tyson. The only time fans saw Tyson truly wobble was against Buster Douglas, in that shocking 1990 upset. Tyson, who had bulldozed everyone before him, got caught clean, his legs dipping, his balance gone. The sight of the most feared man in sports suddenly vulnerable sent shockwaves around the world. Tyson's brief chicken dance that night became the symbol of a fallen empire, the end of an era of dominance. There's something strangely poetic about these moments. Four fighters who trained their whole lives to control every muscle, every motion. Losing control of their own body is the ultimate humiliation. But it's also a reminder of boxing's brutal honesty. No matter who you are, a legend, a champion, or a newcomer, one punch can change everything. The chicken dance isn't just a stumble. It's a glimpse of mortality in a sport built on toughness. And that's why fans remember them. They're moments frozen in time, burned into highlight reels and memes alike. They make us laugh, they make us wince, and they remind us that boxing isn't just about skill, it's about survival. The chicken dance is the great equalizer, the instant where pride, physics, and fate collide under the bright lights. So the next time you see a fighter's legs start to wobble, remember, you're not just witnessing comedy. You're watching history. You're seeing the razor-thin line between dominance and disaster. Which of these moments do you think was the most shocking chicken dance in boxing history? Was it Zab Judah's infamous wobble, Khan's collapse, or Tyson's rare fall from grace? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic boxing stories and unforgettable moments from the ring.